Take one. Welcome, Molly. What is the name of the book you have read?
The book I have read is called The Berlin Boxing Club by Robert Chernow.
What is the book even about?
This book is about a German boy who grows up in Germany under Hitler's power.
Well, there are a lot of boys growing up in Nazi Germany at this time. What makes this book and this person so special?
Well, he was a Jew. He never really considered himself a Jew because he had never even been to a synagogue, but all of his family was. So, according to Germany, he was a Jew.
Oh, well, that changes some things. Tell me, was he ever bullied in school?
Yes, towards the beginning of the book, he encounters a group of boys called the Wolf Pack. They are a group of Hitler youths that encounter him in the stairwell, beat him up, and then throw him down the stairs.
Oh, well, that's rough. So, what's the overall theme of the book?
The overall theme of the book is that if you have a major goal, you can achieve it by persevering through the worst of it.
And tell me again, what's this boy's goal?
Well, the boy's goal is to go to America and become a champion boxer.
Okay. Does anything ever happen that is so significant his whole life changes?
Yes. Towards the end of the book, his house is ransacked by a group of Nazis, and they attack his father and him. His father is stabbed with a piece of glass in the side, and he is knocked unconscious.
What happens after such a traumatic event?
Well, he did what anyone would do. Well, his mother and father went to the hospital to try to help him with one of their friends. He went to a person that not only he trusted, but his father trusted also. It was a man named the Countess.
And who is this person?
Well, his father used to trade with the Countess on pieces of art, and Carl would go and make the deliveries for him.
So why do you think people should read this book?
I believe that people should read this book because it's very intriguing and a very inspirational story.
Do you think this is more a sporting book about boxing or a book about the Holocaust?
I believe there's a really good balance in this book between the two because it's not only a sporting book where it's all about the sport, but it's not all about the Holocaust and how sad that is. So I think it's a good balance between the two.
Is this a book that leaves you thrilled, sad, or just excited?
This book leaves you more intrigued and just emotionally drained because you're following through this boy's story, which is very amazing.
Why would you recommend this book?
I would recommend this book because it was a lot of fun to read and it was really cool.
Does the boy eventually accomplish his dreams of being a champion boxer?
Towards the end of the book, his sister and him are left by their parents to go to America. But you don't see what happens next. So it's kind of a cliffhanger.
What do you mean? Are he, his sister, and his parents okay?
Well, his father is being held in prison by a group of Nazis because he was arrested for being an art dealer. And his mother and Max Schmeling, Carl's boxing trainer, which is also a champion boxer, are helping to free his father, and then they're going to meet the kids in America.
Oh, well, don't give out any more spoilers, but let's recap some of the overall themes of the book.
Okay. Well, the overall themes are there's a boy growing up in Nazi Germany who's a Jew, and he takes all of his struggles and the problems that he's having and puts them into his boxing.
Well, who do you think is the appropriate audience for this book?
I think anyone that's capable of reading a 400-page book should read this because it's such a good story.
Is this book too graphic or emotionally heightened for a fourth grader, or do you really think anybody can read it?
I think anybody can read it because it doesn't describe the Holocaust as most other books do, where it's all in the concentration books and so graphic. But more of it's told in a different point of view, so you can see it as a book about boxing and this boy is just being bullied. Or
Wow, I might just take a copy for myself. It seems as if this book has so many relatable experiences that anyone can relate to this. Do you believe that?
yes, I do, because some people can't relate to the entire story, which most people can't. But you can relate to some parts of the story yourself, like training how to box. Someone can relate to that. Or being bullied. Most people can relate to that.
Well, thank you very much, Molly. It was great to hear your review of the Berlin Boxing Club.
Thank you.